In 2025, an international panel of 460 aging researchers reached consensus on exactly 14 biomarkers that predict how you'll age. These are the markers that, when combined together, tell you your true biological age. In the next few minutes, I'm going to break down every single one, what they measure, why they matter, and what the normal ranges are. This is your complete reference guide to understanding biological aging. The first category is physiological biomarkers. These measure the basic functioning of your body systems. The first one is insulin-like growth factor 1, or IGF-1. This regulates growth, muscle development, and bone health. The optimal range for someone aged 60 to 75 is 150 to 250 nanograms per milliliter. The second is growth differentiation factor 15, or GDF-15. This is the mortality biomarker. It measures cellular stress. Higher equals faster aging. Optimal is under 800 picograms per milliliter. The third is blood pressure. This matters more than you think. Optimal is 120/80 or lower. But even 130/85 can indicate accelerated aging if it's elevated compared to your baseline. The fourth is muscle mass, also called lean body mass. This is measured via DEXA scan or bioimpedance. The more muscle you have, the slower you're aging. Why? Because muscle is metabolically active. It preserves independence. Most people lose 3 to 8% of muscle per decade after age 30. The consensus is clear. You need to actively maintain muscle mass to slow aging. The fifth is hand grip strength. This might seem random, but it's incredibly predictive. Hand grip strength predicts cardiovascular health, muscle quality, and overall mortality risk. Weak grip equals accelerated aging. Strong grip equals slowed aging. Now let's move to inflammatory biomarkers. Inflammation is the common denominator in almost all age-related disease. The sixth biomarker is high-sensitivity C-reactive protein, or HS-CRP. Optimal is under 1.01 bpd. The seventh is interleukin-6, or IL-6. This is particularly associated with cognitive decline and frailty. Higher IL-6 equals faster cognitive aging. Optimal is under 2 picograms per milliliter. The eighth is tumor necrosis factor alpha, or TNF-alpha. This is part of the inflammatory cascade. High TNF-alpha is associated with muscle loss and weakness. An elevated baseline equals aging acceleration. The ninth is homocysteine. This is less commonly discussed, but it's critically important. High homocysteine damages blood vessel walls. Optimal is under 10 micromoles per liter. Anything over 15 is concerning. Now let's talk about functional biomarkers. These measure how well your body actually works. The 10th is gait speed. How fast you walk predicts how long you'll live. This is not a joke. Slower walking equals aging acceleration. This is why movement analysis matters so much. The 11th is the timed up and go test, or TUG. Optimal is under 12 seconds. Over 15 indicates fall risk. The 12th is the Frailty Index. This is a composite measure of weakness, fatigue, and slowness. People with high frailty scores have 3 times higher mortality risk and lower independence. The 13th is balance, or proprioception. Optimal for age 60 to 75 is 30 seconds or more. Under 10 seconds equals high fall risk. Balance is a sensitive marker of neurological aging. The 14th and final one is cognitive function. This includes processing speed, memory, and executive function. Cognitive decline is one of the most feared aspects of aging, but it's also one of the most preventable. Here's what's important. These 14 biomarkers aren't separate. They're interconnected. High inflammation drives muscle loss. Muscle loss drives gait decline. Gait decline drives frailty. When you test these biomarkers and get your biological age, you're essentially getting a composite score. And the genius of this is, you know exactly which biomarkers you need to improve. This is why the consensus on these specific markers matters. We now have a standardized framework. Subscribe so you don't miss the next video. And check out Inside Tracker to test your markers today. The 14 biomarkers are your roadmap to understanding how you age. Understanding is the first step. Talk soon.